Howdy, I wanted to do a quick video on how to import components if you're a lead instructor into somebody else's course, specifically for our MyLab Math here on the Front Range Community College Westminster campus. I'm not sure if this is the same for other schools and other campuses. So I'm going to navigate to the course I want to import information into. And in this case, I'm going into one of the courses for which I'm the lead instructor for, but I'm not the instructor. I'll select this course here. You may have to, if this is your first time entering the course, run through this widget. I'm not really sure. I don't usually read it. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on More Course Tools, Course Admin. Then I'm going to come down here and click Import, Export, Copy Components. I'm going to search a course offering. That pulled up this particular pop-up. You might have to search for it if it comes up in another screen or something. And for the math courses here, your lead instructor course should be named something like Math 0XX with the name of the course. You can see there's some redundancies here and a couple other courses that I'm lead instructor for. But here's the one that I'm looking for. MAT 1440, that's our pre-calc course. So I'm going to add that to our selected. Then I'll go ahead and I like to just select the components that I wish to copy in. So I'm going to select the content, the external learning tools, and the course files. If you have a grade book that you want your instructors to use, course various other settings, you may want to select those as well. But this is everything that I want to import. A specific error that I've made in the past is when you go to import content, you're going to be importing these external learning tools, which will include the link to the MyLab Math. It's really important that you have this box selected here, which says include associated files. If you don't, you may not be able to do this method. So I'll come down here and click continue. And once I hit finish, it will begin pulling over all that content from our 1440 OXX course into the course that I want to work with. This takes a moment, so I'll just pause the video until it's done. So you can go see that this has now been imported. We've got a green check mark here. I can go click on View Content. Here you can see everything that I imported, including this is a tab for students to use. This is an instructor tab for MyLab Math. This is the student MyLab Math, and etc. Now, the thing that I recommend maybe doing for your instructors, especially if they haven't worked with this very heavily before, is I'm going to go ahead and you can do it from any tab, but from the instructor tab, I'm going to click on the MyLab Math Assignment Manager. Any of the other MyLab Math button selections should do the same thing, but I'm going to click this one. It pulled up this new tab. What I'd like to do is I'd like to go ahead and copy the settings from a previous course. And here's where you need to be a little bit careful. Because of the way when we originally did this, some of the courses were pulled from other courses. Make sure that this is the course that you want to be pulling from. The reason why I'm making this video is when I first tried to do this was not from this course, and I had to come down here to more options. And you could then see all of the other courses that you've previously pulled content from. So make sure you're pulling it from whichever one has the most updated content. I'm showing you this because it may fall to the default, and for our 1440 class, the default is actually Math 121 because they were built off the same book. It's pulling back to the very original MyLab Math that was created, and not the MyLab Math that was created for specifically our pre-calc course. So that's what I wanted to show with this. So just make sure that this part's correct. I'll hit continue and create my course. And here you can see that it's created the course, and for me it has the dates that I put in, as well as this is the correct and most updated MyLab Math for this instructor here. So I don't know if this was helpful, but I thought I'd do a quick video. If you haven't forgotten, I know I will, and so I thought this would be useful. So now you can see, if you go back to this course, we've imported the content. If you find that you've made a mistake, my recommendation would be to go into content, to click on the table of contents, and to click this button and click delete all modules, and then click the permanent delete all module topics and associated files and hit delete. This essentially allows you to start over if you've made a mistake. That's the fastest way I've seen to kind of get back to square one for importing the information. But I'm not going to do that because I'm happy with what I've done. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, or especially if you spot any errors or if there's anything I misrepresented, please let me know. Thanks.